I found an article that I wanted to do a little bit of review on. This is regarding Battlefield 4, and EA admits it has to do a better job of bug testing, but believes players should be patient. So let's get into this article. Another quote is, should players be patient and allow us to update games when they come out? Yes. Should players expect base functionality for something they've purchased? Absolutely. So here once again is EA admitting that they need to do a better job when it comes to bug testing games, and that is obviously from all of the flack they've been getting from Battlefield 4 and just the overall problems in this game. Now another quote that I'm going to read here is, responding to criticism over the major stability issues faced by Battlefield 4 players, EA Studios EVP Patrick Solderland told The Guardian, listen, we have to do a better job of getting games into the market that are as bug-free as possible. What I would say is games are becoming more and more complex. Even though we'll run a beta and we'll do massive amounts of testing, there are certain things, especially in an online focused environment, that you won't catch. Now, I just really call this damage control. Obviously, games are getting more complex, and if that is the case, then obviously they would need more testing, being that online testing, and I believe a company like EA, being as big as they are, should really take the time to test these games, and many players will tell you that the issues in the game really, if they had taken more time, could have been solved. So it is a real disappointment. Another quote, I wish I could say that we will, but I don't think we'll ever catch everything. I think we've got better at it, but I certainly think we're not where we need to be in terms of getting games to market that offer a friction-free environment. Well, Battlefield 4 is a perfect example of that. Now, the author made a really good quote right here. Solderland's solution, however, appears to be releasing post-launch updates quicker rather than ensuring that the game is up to standard it should be prior to release. Now, you know, it's a perfect point. I mean, they had the opportunity to see in the beta a lot of issues and a lot of problems that were carried over into the release game, so there wasn't really anything fixed at that time. Now another quote is, what we need to do and what we are doing is when we launch a game we have to work very quickly to work course correct to fix issues and then to get fixes into the hands of the consumers. I have to say that the gamers have been good with us. They realize that we work hard. I think we've had 8 or 9 server updates since the launch of the PC side. Now, gamers have been patient because they like the game, not because they really like your company. And we want to see this game work because we know it is truly a great game. But most gamers would tell you that they would have been willing to wait to have a product released that really would have represented DICE in a much better way. Now, it's sad that a company that DICE that can design such a great game has to work with a publisher like EA who has such a bad reputation. Also, another comment, Solderman also suggests that the problems DICE has faced with Battlefield 4 are due to the number of players playing the game. Now, once again, just damage control. Another quote is, the number one reason for things going wrong is scale. We do a lot of testing and load balancing. We do everything we can, but my personal experience tells me there's no such thing at this point, at least, that can emulate real physical load. It's so hard to simulate that because there are so many different user cases that you can't simulate in a test environment. Now the last quote is, so should players be patient and allow us to update games when they come out? Yes. Should players expect base functionality for something they purchased? Absolutely. I think if there are 2 people screaming at you out of 1,000, you can ask for patience, but if there are 500 out of 1,000, you've got to change something. You've got a problem, obviously, and they do realize it, and there is them admitting it. There is a problem with the game. Now, Battlefield 4 has been criticized by many fans following its release on Xbox 360, PS4, and especially PC. Now I just wanted to give you an idea of what people think in the comment section at the bottom of this article. Wow, Patrick, you have really drunk deep of the EA marketing speak cup. I used to feel for DICE and give them a break back when they were a little scrappy small team. They're a long way from that now, and in the hot mess a BF4 beneath them. So it's just an example. And another person's comment is, remember when games were released, days of internet connection connected to consoles, you could buy a game that would pretty much be finished and bug free. Where are those days? So there's another comment from a user right there, and you can see the frustrations that people are voicing in this comment section. There are a lot more than people just screaming. People are really disappointed in the state of this game. And another comment, in this economic climate, it is really dangerous for EA to be taking such risk with its biggest franchise. I understand bugs are more likely in modern games, but releasing a game like this in its launch state is no excuse. And P.S. Don't you dare screw up Star Wars Battlefront or Bad Company 3. So here are consumers really upset with the condition of this game, and I have to honestly say that this game was released in a really bad state. I really wish they would have held off maybe even a month more and really worked through a lot of things. Maybe let the beta testing a little bit longer so that they could have figured out things, being that it's such a complex game and it really needs a lot of testing, so that they could have released something to the public that would have been a lot better and a better representation of what DICE is trying to put out, because they truly have a great vision in Battlefield 4. Now, I just wanted to talk about this article and kind of let everyone take a look at it and kind of read through and, voice your opinions in the comments section. Let me know what you think about this video, and thank you for watching.